What's up, all my nerd friends out there? This is Mr. Chili here, and I want to give you guys my top 5 favorite comic book events or story of all time. And this is a hard one. There's a lot of great stories and good events out there from Marvel and DC and other companies, but here we go. Here's my number 5. It is Hickman, House of X, and Power of X. I'm combining both of them because it feels like you have to read both of them to understand the universe that Hickman's building for the X-Men. This is so awesome. I love the House of X. I love Power of X. They're great. Basically, he's bringing all the X-Men together. He's looking back in past X-Men stories. Everything's connected. It's so amazing. And I love the new characters we got in the Power of X. They really don't matter now, but at the time they're very cool. I like they have a council now. They're basically unkillable. I like the connection. The mutants are all working together finally. Villains, heroes, they have the laws, Krakoa, just all that's awesome. Hickman built all this, and you cannot hate Power of X. The amazing Apocalypse versus Nimrod scene is so awesome. That was an awesome scene. I loved it. And Nimrod's coming into the scene, Hickman did a wonderful job building the new universe for the X-Men characters. I love the X-Men, so that was awesome. My number 4 now is Dark Knight Metal. And this DC comic book, it's basically an event, is awesome. Done by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, both of them working together. Amazing art design. I love all the Batman villains from different multiverse. We got like Batman Who Laughs, Devastator, Red Death, Dawnbreaker. I forgot the female one, the ocean one, but they all look cool. Definitely that one shot of Batman Who Laughs. Oh my god, you definitely gotta go check out that one shot of Batman Who Laughs. The origin story of his character, amazing and crazy. Go check that out. But I love this. It'll give us a wonderful villain like the Batman Who Laughs. Awesome design there, and leads into Death Metal, another amazing event from Scott Snyder to end it all, and that was a crazy art design as well. I love all this because we get a whole new universe, it feels like, and actually the Justice League loses and they're facing crazy villains, and I love that. But now my number 3 is DC's Deceased, done by Tom Taylor, and this is, oh my god, is one of my favorite comic books events of all time, or story. This is a long story. It just has Deceased, the first one, Deceased Dead Planet, Deceased The Unkillables, Deceased The War of the Undead Gods. 4 stories, 4 all the same storyline, and it's so amazing, so deep. It's like Tom Taylor built his own DC universe, and all of them, everyone's just facing these zombies that are turning their heroes, their family, and it's breaking them little by little. Like, I feel so bad for Alfred in this story, what he has to go through in this universe with his Bat family. Oh, it's so deep. I love it all. I recommend go read them all. It's a hell of a fun trip. You meet the big 3 is now Damian, John, and Wonder Girl. The big 3, that's a new big 3. Just amazing story. You won't regret reading Deceased. Now, Mark Millar's Civil War. This what got me really into reading comic books. I used to collect comic books because of covers. But when I read Civil War, where I was hella young, I think I was like around 12 or 13. Whenever this came out, and it finished the run, I remember my cousin gave me that big old graphic novel of this. It was like just at the big 6-issue event, and I read it all, and this opened my eyes to comic books. And this Civil War event is awesome. Team Cap, Team Iron Man. I heard a lot of words about this when I was growing up from the comic book area. Just people are divided. This made it to the movies, how big this event is. Just awesome. Team Cap versus Team Iron Man. First time heroes versus heroes, I believe, that we get like this big old event leading to like death, betrayal, separation, like the Fantastic Four. Just amazing. Love the Civil War story. One of my favorite events of all time. Number 1, Forever Evil, another big event. I know people didn't like the New 52 era. I really didn't like it either, but this came from that era, and this was the best thing that came from the New 52 era. Jeff Johns' Forever Evil. Love it. This was my idea. I always wanted to read a comic book that the villains win, and they did win, and the villains saved the day. We got Lex, we got Bizarro, Sinestro, Captain Cold, Deathstroke, Black Adam, all of them teaming up to take down the evil version of the Justice League, the Crime Syndicate. And they were all cool, fighting each other. There were some heroes like Batman survived the attack on the Justice League and helped Lex, but no heroes shine in this comic books like the villains. When the villains teamed up and took down the Crime Syndicate and want this world for themselves, Sinestro killing Dawnbreaker. You got Captain Cold killing Johnny Quick. These villains show no mercy to the Crime Syndicate. They're not heroes, we're villains, and that was so sick. Loved it all around. And just, you never gonna get. This is an old story, and we never got a comic book that the villains all won, and the villains had to save their own universe, their own world. So that is amazing. Hands down, one of my favorite comic book events, or you could call it story of all time. But comment below, give me your guys' thoughts. What is your top 5 favorite comic book story or event of all time? And I know I missed so many. There's so many great other stories, events, probably topping mine. And I wish this is all what I read personally. I've been reading comic books since 2009, hardcore, and these are the comic books I read. That's why there's some more newer ones and then less older ones. But comment below, give me some great comic books I should read. Great comic book events, stories. I hear a lot. I wish I had a lot of time. Kind of wish I was at Twilight Zone. If you guys watch the Twilight Zone show, there's a guy that basically survived a doomsday apocalypse, but he loves to read. He was able to read all the books he wanted because the world's over, but all the books survived, so you read all the books. I kind of wish I was that guy with comic books. I just want to read all the comic books out there. But comment below, give me your guys' top 5 lists, and recommend some other good comic book events or story out there to me as well. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hit that like button if you enjoyed my video, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. Stay nerdy forever. Bye.